Welcome back to the channel. It is November 1st, so that means it's Moonvember. It's looking good. Crypto's looking good. Stocks are looking saucy. Everything's looking great. If you're not investing, what are you doing? You're late to the game. Get in now. It's the best time ever to be investing in these markets where you can make returns on your money. Don't just let it sit in the bank. Put it into investments. Anyway, we got some fun starting in a few days. The crypto tournaments are about to begin. Click the link in the description right now to jump in there. It's completely free to play, have bragging rights, become an MVP, and win prizes. It's fun! And there's some Easter eggs along the way because it's the Squid Games. Check that out. All right, let's jump right into what we're talking about today, which is Litecoin. I've been watching Litecoin for some time and it's sauce. I want to show you a comparison chart of what's going on with Litecoin because for some reason, when the markets go up, Litecoin goes parabolic. It moves way more aggressive than your other mainstream coins. When the markets go down, it also falls a little more aggressive. So there is that. Let's dig right in. All right, so looking at Litecoin right now, if you're new to the channel, I do technical analysis of cryptos and stocks to see if I could find an edge in what I'm looking at to give me a better gauge onto if I should invest in this or wait or stay away. So looking at Litecoin here, I did first a comparison with Litecoin versus the top big crypto coins. So we have add-on here, we got Bitcoin, Solana, and Ethereum. So on this chart here, we have Cardano. We have Solana, we have Bitcoin, we have Litecoin, we have Ethereum. As we can see, Litecoin right now, over the past few days, looks like a week, Litecoin is holding second place right now in the comparison against these other top crypto coins. And there's reasons for that because Litecoin is overlooked and undervalued based on how well this thing can perform. Right now, we're about 2 points away from matching Ethereum, but we're outperforming Bitcoin. We're outperforming Solana. What? And Cardano deep in the toilets. We know what's going on with Cardano. So let's look at Litecoin a little closer and see where Litecoin is going to go and why I think this is going to have a nice parabolic move next. First things first, looking at the active wallet addresses for Litecoin, we could see a massive explosion down here, peaking out to highs up to the price of the coin. We have never seen that. Never up until this point has the active wallet addresses met the price of the coin. It almost did here, but it didn't. It came close. Now we're surpassing the $200 mark on Litecoin and active addresses. So more than ever, people have active addresses on Litecoin. Green flag. Looking at the Grayscale Trust, look how much Litecoin is owned by Grayscale, 303 million, and there's only a handful of coins that is in the Grayscale Trust. We got Ethereum, we got Decentraland, Chainlink, Bitcoin, Stellar, Litecoin is right there, 303 million. So this is their fund, and that is a big chunk, and it's actually a big chunk. It's outperforming all the rest, except for obviously the big dogs, Ethereum, Bitcoin. So that's a green flag as well. Let me pull up the Litecoin chart now, and I'm going to do an analysis on this and show you why I think this thing is spring-loaded. It's going to go bananas. Now, switching over to a daily chart on Litecoin, we could see that we're kind of slowly chopping upwards in a bullish trend, upward momentum. Price action looks good. Everything is stabilizing. Litecoin tends to do this. It tends to stay stable, flat line, and then have these little peaks of like crazy heartbeats. Just whoop, whoop, flat, whoop, whoop, flat, looking good. So let me show you what I mean right here. So right now we are trending upwards. We just follow the bottom of all the lowest points. We could see that we are obviously trending upwards rather than over here like downwards like it was previously because it broke out. So we are trending upwards here. We are also very tight with our candles, very tight. And then we have these moments of explosions. And these aren't small moves. These are big 30% moves. So green flag. And the fact that we're able to hold this level and stay within this zone right here, we're actually out of the zone. We're peaking above the zone. We're looking above it, and it's looking good. So we have a few price targets that we can hit, but I like that this is compressed and that's holding this level. It has these little spikes, little moments of breakouts. But we are going to have a parabolic move eventually on Litecoin. That's kind of an obvious statement because all of these altcoins are eventually going to break out when we have this parabolic move. I think the biggest parabolic move is going to happen sometime this month. So what I like to do is I like to draw some lines where the peaks are, where we have previous resistances. Boop, 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 boop. We'll say 235 is the average of these four lines. So we have a potential move to 235, which would be a nice 22% move. So that would be a nice pop, but that's not the end of Litecoin. Litecoin's going to go way above that. It'll be back into the 300s probably by the end of the year. If we are hitting targets across the board on all of our altcoins, Bitcoin 100K, etc., then Litecoin should get into the 400s. So what I'm expecting in this month is something similar to the move it did over here. This is a nice parabolic move, and it moved up in a staircase, in stages. Blue, 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 some red, blue, 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 some red. So that's what I like to see. We kind of waved around here, steady up, just like we're doing here, waving around, steady up. And then eventually we're just going to have a lot of buying when that parabolic run begins. And we're close. We're so close. I hope it happens. No one knows if for sure it's going to happen, but if they did, everyone would be selling their house, their cars, their kidneys, everything to buy it. We don't know. But we do know that it's very likely and it's potentially going to happen. And we want to capitalize on it. And my personal opinion on which coin I think is going to get the most exposure to this, I think Litecoin is going to be a shocker. I think at some point this month, Litecoin is going to shock a lot of people. If you want to know if I hold Litecoin, when I'm buying Litecoin, when I'm selling, getting out, you have to jump into Retire Young Pro. Link is in the description for that as well. And you can see my portfolio, my buy alerts, my sell alerts, everything. My analysis day to day on what I think Litecoin is going to do, and other coins and stocks, of course, as well. You can check that out if you're interested. Whatever. One more I want to take a look at, a bonus round that I think is going to have a nice parabolic move as well, is Chainlink. Chainlink's looking saucy as well. It's also doing a compression. So if we look here for Chainlink, we can see there's these clusters of these areas of pressure where there's a lot of pressure building up. This doesn't happen on a majority of cryptos. This happens on a minority of cryptos. Think about this for an example. You're outside of Best Buy on Black Friday. Elbow to elbow, you're all bunched up. There's so many people. The door's open, the floodgates open, you run straight through. That's what's going to happen. All this pressure, waiting, the wall's holding back, and then everyone can run in and get that price target probably around 50, 55. So now when does Litecoin have this parabolic move? What number does it need to clear to get into the mid twos, to get to the threes, the fours? So previously over here, it was this peak and this peak. Once we cleared, we had a nice move up. Once we cleared that, we had clear skies. Clear skies, looking good. So same thing's going to happen over here. Once we pass this point and this point, we're going to have some resistance, and then clear skies probably to 320. It's going to be such a fast, face-ripping, blast-off type of move, SpaceX style, Elon Musk, Blue Origin, duking it out, going straight up. Because if you watch crypto every day, you can see these sudden drops and these sudden pops. When the whales decide to go parabolic mode because it's Moonvember, this is going to be crazy. So that's it. Thanks for watching. Hit the subscribe if you're new to the channel. Don't forget, by hitting that button, it's going to get you a little bit closer to retiring. Yeah.